We're gonna throw a few casts around here, see if we can excite anything. Oh, there we go. There's a fish. Oh, he's going into those. What's up, Jacob here. We're getting kind of a late start today. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. It is a really nice overcast with no wind, which is my favorite conditions to fish. I love when it's overcast like this, literally not any sun peeking through those clouds in the sky. It's not really that good for sight fishing, but I just feel like the bite is always a lot better when it's overcast like this. We're gonna be tossing artificials, and to be specific, this artificial right here. This is a Berkeley power bait fluke. It is one of my favorite flukes by far. I'll put a link down in the description below where you can buy some. I honestly haven't found a fluke that works as good as that one. I know it's probably just because I've thrown that one more than others. I'm sure all flukes essentially work the same. It's just being in the right place at the right time when it comes to fishing, if I'm being honest with you guys. But I do really like those flukes a lot. I like how they look, I like how they work. And I personally typically fish flukes a little bit deeper than most people. I don't put a weightless, I put a little bit of a weight on there. So I got that little twist hook on there with a little tiny weight. And we're gonna be fishing a mangrove line. We're targeting reds today. Kind of a little spoiler alert. I've actually already fished for a few hours and we've caught a few reds, so we're gonna see if we can land us a big one. Let's get after it. Got our Berkeley fluke on. The clarity is actually still really good even though no sun is out. So this really is like perfect conditions for fishing today. I couldn't ask for better conditions, to be honest. I only have an hour or so because I'm meeting Lawson in a little bit to fish with him. So we're gonna see if we can crank some fish out before we have to leave. So there's some moving water through these trees. Now, I'm willing to bet there's like a 95% chance there's a fish chilling somewhere around this mouth. So we're gonna throw a few casts around here, see if we can excite anything. Oh, there we go. There's a fish. Oh, he's going into those mangroves. Oh, he just broke me off. I had 30-pound leader on there. That had to be a snook. All right, I'm gonna retie up real quick. Throw it back right in here. Yeah, he literally just straight broke my leader. That's insane. There we go. I think it's a snook. Try to blast him out of here. Get him out of these mangroves. Actually, it might be a redfish. I'm gonna go ahead and set the hook again because I didn't really feel him that well. Oh, he's swimming right at me. Oh yeah, it's a redfish. Let's go, dude. Beautiful redfish. Oh man, I've missed these guys. All right, I'm gonna loosen my drag. Oh, don't go into the motor. Man, it has been a while since I've seen this beautiful fish, man. You don't know how excited I am to see this guy. Oh, it has been too long since I've seen a fish that beautiful. Not a big one, probably only like 16, 17 inches, but man, they're such a beautiful fish. It feels good to finally be home, just fishing for my home fish again, man. It's just been too long. Hopefully we get in some bigger ones today, but I'm just stoked to even have it in my hands. It's been so long since I've been home. Just get back on them. I'm stoked. Beautiful little spot on the tail. Same on the other side. Love them. Go ahead and get that hook out. We will send Buddy on his merry way. He was fired up. He was ready to go. Let's go, dude. So what I said about the openings earlier applies to this one right here. It's an opening that goes into some backwater. So the fish come in and out of this area. The water flows through and out of it. So that's why fish usually stacked up in places where there's that water flow. And it's a tight area, so there's not a lot of places that they can kind of escape from you. Oh! He went after it so hard. I think that was a snook. That was so freaking sick. My line was stuck on that branch. I was working that fish kind of on the top, or that lure kind of on the top, and he went full airborne for it. Oh, he just swung at it again. Swung at it like a topwater. That was so sick. Well, my GoPro never started recording, but we got ourselves another redfish. This one I kind of sight casted. I saw him tailing. It might not have been the one I saw tailing because he's very small to tail. But I'm gonna go ahead and get him into the boat, This guy's a little smaller than the last one, but honestly, I'm just excited to be seeing redfish again. Man, the water is warm back here. Another beautiful little guy. He's got a little nick in his tail where he probably got bit by something. Beautiful spot on both sides. Get him back in the water. He off. Oh, I see a fish back there. Oh, I spooked him. Oh, I landed right on top of him. Saw a redfish spook out of there. It was a very small one, not one we'd even care to catch. Or probably even could have, for that matter. I really, really like those 2 sticks right there. I lost my PB redfish off of sticks like that. I think my favorite thing about this lure is how well it skips. I typically always fish skipping under mangroves and structure. And this fluke skips very well. There we go. I think it's a red based on how it was fighting there. Don't think it's a giant. I'm gonna get us out of these mangroves. Pretty sure it's a red. Yeah, it's a red. Oh, it's not a bad one either. It's not a bad one. There we go. He's trying to get me back into those mangroves. Beautiful tail. Exactly what I thought we were gonna catch, and honestly, exactly where I thought we were gonna catch them. Oh, redfish are so beautiful. Look how beautiful that fish is in the water. All right, let's get bad boy in. Not a bad one, not a bad one at all. $20 20-inch red. That fluke does the job. We're gonna get this guy quick release back in the water. He's probably still fired up. Yeah, he was ready to go. Now, the only usual downside to these flukes is how well they hold up. And this one honestly did not rip. Usually what happens is this kind of tears forward and it starts to come out easily when you skip. But this one stayed pretty intact, which you can probably catch a few fish on and then they go, but they're not super expensive lures and they work, as you just saw. It's an incredible lure. So once again, put them in the link down below so you can grab some, and let's go try to get some bigger fish. How I typically work this fluke is I try to skip it underneath the mangroves. I let it sink for a second, and I just give it those little 1-2 twitches. Little 1-2 twitch, let it sink to the bottom. Because I use a weight, mine twitches a little faster than most people's flukes, or mine sinks faster than most people's flukes, because I like to use that weight. And I think the main reason that I like to use a weight when a lot of people don't is I'm mainly fishing for redfish. Redfish is my main target, and I just like the idea of getting this lure kind of by its mouth, because its mouth is kind of towards the bottom. They'll still eat the top water, they'll eat lures on the top, but I just feel like I have better luck catching a redfish if I have a lure that can get to the bottom. Oh! He wanted it. Holy crap. I think he fell off of it. We're gonna see if he's still back there. I think that was a red. It didn't look like a snook, but the way he ate was so aggressive. Lawson kind of got into a fist fight with some dude at the boat.
It was not a fist fight at all.
No, he didn't actually get in a fist fight. No, there was a cranky man at the boat ramp that was mad that we were putting a boat in at pretty much a boat ramp. I mean, it's not like an actual boat ramp, but it's widely known
where you put a boat in.
Yeah, it's widely known as a boat ramp, and this man was mad that we were putting a boat in at a boat ramp, essentially. Anyways, we got over that. We got through it. We're gonna make it through the day. And we're targeting black drum, redfish, snook, pretty much anything that bites my line. I'm going to set the hook and hopefully catch it. We've got live shrimp down here. I turned the bubbler off because it makes a lot of noise, and we're gonna get after it.
I'm going to...
Oh, there's some up there. Tails. All right here. All right here.
Big headway coming towards you.
There's like a bunch of tails over here. I saw like 4 or 5.
There's a whole school of them coming towards you too, by the way.
Over here?
No, to the right. Like they're coming from shallow and you see headway moving.
There we go. Oh, it popped off.
Yeah, that's my point. I think they're just kind of everywhere out there.
Is it a trout?
Yeah, I think so.
No, never mind.
Oh! Right there, see that squirrel?
Yeah. Oh.
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 Is that on you? Got you.
Oh, it's a black.
There
we go.
He like headwaked on your
Yeah, he was after it.
That was sweet.
That was so sick. He wanted it.
Very cool.
He didn't realize he was even hooked until like just now. I'm not too worried about the small crusher jig because he's not a giant, so. It is a small crusher jig though. It's crazy how hard they fight. Little tanks.
They're not like, yeah, it's not like a blistering run, it's not like anything wild, but they're just like units.
Yeah. Come on, buddy. I think I got him by the fin. Let's get you in. Look at him.
Love it. Yeah, he's hooked in the corner of the mouth. He's just...
Yeah, I had him by the fin. It's actually not as small as I thought he was. Yeah, he's a thicky, thick boy. Little chunker.
You want me to hold your phone or anything?
All right, there we go. Got kind of a late start to the day. This is actually my second fishing trip of the day. I went out this morning, filmed the video, and then met Lawson out here. We probably got out here, got in the water, what, like 3:30? It was pretty dang late, and then we were fishing for probably about an hour and a half. Had a big blow up early on, lost him, then finally got into some fish. This guy was chasing after that shrimp. He really wanted it. That's sick. He's not big, but he's a beautiful fish. Nice little thick guy. We're gonna get back in the water nice and quick, get a good release on this guy. This is like a drumming. He's probably already gonna be fired up. Yeah. So cool. Let's go, dude.
Black drone, baby. There it is. I think we can guide him around. Awesome. Not the giant black drum we're looking for, but it's a good start to the day. Nice little black one. This would be a great one to eat and take home, but don't think we'll do that today.
All right, that does it for this video. Like I said, I'll put a link in the description down below for that lure. I'll also put some other lures that I've really enjoyed using lately down there for you to purchase as well if you would like, just kind of the stuff that I enjoy using and that I know works well. If you made it this far, chances are you actually kind of like me as a person, maybe just a little bit. Chances are I probably like you too. But that being said, I am starting to stream. I'm starting to stream on Twitch, playing a lot with my buddy Lawson, who I'm sure most of you guys know. So I'm gonna put the link down to my channel down below over there on Twitch. So you can go ahead and follow that and turn on the notifications so you can see whenever I go live. I plan to start doing that, just kind of mixing it up when like there's bad weather or I'm just not able to get out and fish. I can just hop on Twitch and then interact with you guys and hang out, play some video games. Just relax, man. I mean, it's something else that I've really enjoyed doing and I would love to grow a following over there as well. Appreciate you guys. If you liked the video, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, it would mean a lot if you hit that subscribe button. Hit the notifications if you'd like to know whenever I post a new video. And stay tuned. Got a lot of cool stuff planned. See you in the next one. Peace.